Hi friends, I'm Immahoneybadger. Let's play some Minecraft. This episode, we are getting the heck out of Dodge, and by Dodge, I mean the ancient city. We have pretty much fully explored, at least as much as safe to do so. And now we're just gonna get out, collect some moss, maybe some clay, maybe a couple axolotls as well, and head back home. Yep. Yeah, we sure are. We are, I don't even know how many days it's been since we have slept. We've got a amethyst geode right there. I wonder if they'll add other types of gems. That'd be cool. What gems? I guess emerald we think of as a gem. Diamond is not really what it is in game. Ruby, that'd be a cool one. They don't have, I guess, redstone, but all right, we should be good to go up here if I can figure out the invisible water. Oh my goodness, look at this cave. Awesome. There's another amethyst geode. Nice view. The lighting is kind of messed up. I think it's just my shaders. It's like full bright here, and there's no access to sunlight, so I don't know where it's getting that from. I'm gonna grab some vines here because I don't have any. I haven't evidently picked up any ever. Just in case I want to make something with them. Just enough to start a little farm somewhere. All right, so it looks like, oh, here we go. Ah, tropical fish. Dead tropical fish, live tropical fish. I wish I could just like jump like 20 blocks. Do a little charge up blast, you know. I don't have any building blocks. I need to kind of clean up my inventory a little bit, it looks like. For the huge. For now, I'm just gonna bridge over briefly, and we are pretty much at the point we don't need to pick up diamonds. Unless, and now that I'm out of the deep dark, I'm also going to turn my sneak back onto my normal setting. And is there, let's see, yes, that's right. I want to start probably a pretty small, okay. Well, I found the way out. That's good, right there. Super bright up there. I want to start a small moss farm, probably just something pretty casual. The only thing about collecting moss is you have all this extra crap that I don't want. So let me clean up my inventory. And also collect clay to make some, bricks are kind of ugly in my opinion. I don't really like them that much. Let me put it in this. Or I can do, yeah, that one. All right. We got Swift Sneak, Fire Prot, Book, a little bit of Skulk Catalyst so we can start a farm, 4 name tags. We did get 2 golden apples. One may have been from something that I brought with me, but pretty sure not. I'm gonna have this water bucket out. Iron nuggets ingots we didn't get from that. I'll put this carpet away. I don't need that anymore. And maybe we can do this one as the, I also really don't need that guy. We also got coal, bones. Pretty much that's it for the end city, and then we'll put our new stuff in this one. So I kind of want to find a good area. I would also like to get some of those flowers. Those are pretty rare. Maybe I'll just get a good spread of things. Although I will get it back. Not those flowers, though. Those flowers, I don't think respawn. Just want to get like maybe a stack of moss. Some of these other stuff maybe, although I can just collect it whenever I make the farm. Oh, jeez. Wow. Did not even... I don't even know where that dude came from. Oof. Oh, man. Wrong thing. Alright. Cute little things. Oh, got it. That's what I meant to drop. Alright. Just collect a little bit more of this. Man, where are these dudes? Yeet! Alright, we'll go over there and get some clay. Ow. Oh, it's silk touch as well. Marvelous. Okay. You get the idea, I think. Spastic badger. Good old badger. That's me. Alright, already, yeah, stack and a half, pretty much. That. And I'm gonna go ahead and commit to... Okay, that's plenty of that. Gunpowder, it's not really related to all that stuff, so... Boom. Alrighty. Grab maybe one flower. That'd be nice. That's an iron ore vein right there, folks. And if I wanted to, I would go explore down there. But we are going home. Oh yeah, we can do, I forgot. I honestly almost like just jumped right into this thinking that I could get through that, and I cannot. That is not water, and I do not have a fire protection potion, so... Although I learned recently, I don't know if this is a current update or a planned update, but... I need like 2 seconds to make sure I don't accidentally kill myself by burning alive. Alright, go take care of this guy. Speaking of creepers, maybe I should do a creeper farm next. Or at least prepare for it. We also got this nice diamond hoe that I can use. It's, well, I just need to put, what is it, fortune on it. And then that is really good for, excuse me, for harvesting things, crops. There we go. I know what the word is. I know English. I better, and that's what I put my channel as. Alrighty, now we are out in this nice, thick jungle. I'm just gonna ignore the skeleton because it really doesn't bother me at all. And we are gonna try to get home. Where? Well, we have a map. So we'll go this way, and I do not have a boat. I have all 3 shulkers. Okay, we're good. We're good. The other thing that we might be nearby, let me pop a squat up here real quick. And I have mansion Woodland Mansion is actually pretty close. Negative 2k, 800. Ooh, so 800 that way, and 400 that way. That is not at all on the way home, but you know what? Maybe we don't need that. Just to get a totem or two. I think that would be the thing. So let's go ahead and, at the very least, am I just tripping or what? Oh, it's clipping through. That's why. Make a little boat. I guess I can keep a boat in my, this is like my go bag here. Boat. Alrighty, baby zombie on the way, so I will depart. Where do you have bamboo? That's the grove. That's the grove. That's how we found our, well, that's how we got in the ballpark area. I wish I had looked around a little bit for that cave, because that could have helped me a lot. So we said, yeah, this is the right direction. Negative 2k, negative 800. So on our way. Negative 2k. Yeah, negative 800. So go past that. You know what? Let me stop at this guy right here, because I did not last time. Let me multitask here. Gotta turn a little bit. Already have a stack of kelp. Don't need it. I think the only type of wood I don't have so far is pale oak. Suspicious sand right there. Oh, I didn't know that those were in there. Let me see. That's the wrong one. Lol. I might be going that direction, actually. Let me swap this back out. Those little bubbles are made from magma blocks. And they, if you stay on the bubble column, the downward bubble column, it'll kind of break your boat. Not permanently, but yeah, totally en route to home. Totally. Actually, we should be able to see it right about now. That direction. The main threat in Woodland Mansion, since we are heading that direction, there it blows. The main threat, there's also some turtles, is, in my opinion, evokers and vex. Mostly the vex. Evokers are pretty straightforward. I'm gonna try to kill some of these creepers because I desperately need gunpowder. Ah, I didn't pick up the gunpowder itself. All right, and I'm probably gonna get phantoms here pretty soon as well. 55 FPS. Love me, Minecraft. Give me better FPS. I think it's all the reflections, probably. I can turn this down a notch. Doo-doo. No, I'm not gonna kill it. Jeez. I have a soul. Aha! Speak of the devil. So, in this episode, we're gonna be clearing out a Woodland Mansion. Pretty straightforward. You just gotta... Vindicators are also... Vindicators are the axe boyos. Evokers are the ones that spawn vex. That's all you need to know. They do the little chompy chomp things, but... Yes, give me all your gunpowder. Alrighty. As we approach, you'll notice that if you happen to be in the mood, there's more lush caverns underneath us as well. Someone also turned a woodland mansion into a base, but it's pretty hard to locate. They are much rarer than ancient cities, actually. So you'll notice a few things. It tries to pick a level spot, and it will fill in everything with cobblestone. I don't know if you ever played Skyblock, but it reminds me of Skyblock, where you would... okay, dude, listen. Here's the thing. Thank you. You would basically do a whole lava thing. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Lava tower, basically. And then put water on top, and it would all turn into cobblestone. And this, friends, is the main entrance. Now, the tricky part about these, I'm gonna pitch this because I know I have enough. The tricky part is you can get normal mobs inside as well. And also, truthfully speaking, the loot is not really worth it. Except for totems, which you can get other ways as well. So we'll go pretty much step by step. Got a good, I don't even like, just torch this. Skeletons to me now are like not really a threat, which is really nice because hardcore, they're pretty challenging. Let me pick up the arrows though. I guess I have enough, just don't really have flint. All right, this right there is a vindicator. Fun fact about the vindicator, they do a ton of damage, are pretty fast. Oh yeah, I forgot I would be getting emeralds from this. Axes, when equipped by a hostile mob, can disable your shield. I guess I should go ahead and swap my kit to shield mode. Because it's, you know, can be a sizable amount of damage. Oh, look at this. I didn't even know that this was a thing in here. Nice little room. Got some lava. Okay, there's a couple, there we are. Ouch. So, just like piglin brutes, oh, it's an iron axe as well. I thought it was a stone axe. I've got mending, so, you know, it's more about not getting overwhelmed and panicking. Because that is very possible still. Just about your comfort level. Go at your own pace. My pace, I'm pretty familiar with Woodland Mansions. This is a nice little area where... Oh my gosh, are there allays? I totally forgot about allays. They're pretty useful, from what I remember. Do not... Dang it, man. I think... I forget how these guys work, actually. Wow, I totally forgot about allays. They can be useful in some stuff. It sounds like some other thing is in here besides those guys. Yeah. Wow. Really cool mob that has its uses, but man, it's kind of a niche. All right, so there's like another side of this, but I don't want to just go digging through. Mostly I just don't want to pick up a whole bunch of things. So this is, I mean, we've already cleared half of the first floor. Okay, yeah, just little skeletons. Oh, they're having a fight now. Cute. Right? We're also probably hearing directionally X and, I guess, X and Z, because this is Y. X and Z, you're going to hear a lot more, but you'll also hear Y. I don't know if that makes sense. So all of those grunts, which are all vindicators, by the way, I think this was designed to teach you like how to do an infinite water source, maybe? I don't know. That's one thing I really like, and I don't really know why tutorials seem like they're so bad nowadays. At least, man, I don't know. I tried a couple mobile games, like from, you know, seeing an ad. Is that a second room then? Or did I loop? Well, I forgot about allays, so I'm gonna have to do some research. Okay, yeah, we're definitely hearing above us, because if we just... Oh, there's one. Never mind. I'll take it. Yeah. Oh, birch. I guess I haven't collected birch ever. Okay, yeah. This is the thing I don't want to do, actually. Make that blend in. Ugh. Stuff I don't need to do. Okay, missed this. Well, I think I got... Whoops. Cool, some bottles. Nope. Nope, nope. Which farm would be cool? I haven't seen a swamp yet. I have seen a jungle, however. Kind of lost track of what I've... Okay, I think I've cleared the entire first floor, which is pretty good. Oh my goodness! Holy moly. Oh, buddy. And this is... Yeah, this is where it gets a little tricky here. Okay, we're only got one chasing us right now. Broke line of sight, so line of sight and range, or whatever pathfinding mechanics. Let me get... Okay, that's the allies. So I'm gonna grab some of these so I can use them to basically block myself off. And I think that they can hit you because they're... Okay, we'll do basically the same strategy as wither skeletons. Actually, I can go one step further, maybe, if I didn't accidentally aggro him. No, that's just one. Just pick them off one at a time. That's all you gotta do. And if you get overwhelmed, get knocked back. Oh, there's our first evoker. So that's not great. I might have to go a little... Oh, buddy. Okay. Again. Take your time. One at a time. Okay, so evokers don't make the same sounds. So we're hearing one vindicator. I think there's one over there as well. So, but evokers are strictly range-based. So he's gonna spawn some vexes, and we get our first totem. These guys, if you haven't ever seen them, oh, hello. That's an enchanted one, so we want to stay further away from that. These little things that can... One of the few mobs that can just completely clip through blocks. Here's our little ally. Basically the good version of a vex is ally, which I just put together now. There's one guy over there, which isn't a room down here. Okay. So it's not so much that vexes are particularly hard to deal with, besides they can just do that, which is so annoying. They're more just frustrating. They do actually do quite a bit of damage though, because they also have either axes or swords. They will either have one of those. However, they're relatively weak, so if you can land a good hit on them, bows are decent. So you see how that just died is because it has basically a timer on it. So once that timer hits, then, ooh, more books. Then it will start taking damage over time. I think it also will basically, that timer will kick up a notch, like, meaning basically start. If you, I don't, oh. Yeah, this knock, I think I've been sleeping on knockback. That's really nice. I'm not familiar with this room. You can also kill allies, so I just don't want to hit it on accident. And there's a couple secret rooms in Woodland Mansions as well. That's a pretty doggone lame chest there, my friends. Pretty lame loot. These are some like little beds. You'll notice that the ceilings are, oof, that ally scaring me. All right, got this one little room, which sometimes, if I remember correctly, sometimes has a chest up there. That's so many. That's worth, right? That's gotta be worth. Plus the time to break them down is much less. And I could just recraft into bookshelves to condense it as well. But I have shulkers, so I don't really need to do that. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. I heard something break. This guy... Fine. I'll stick to my morals. Okay, couple creepers. No problem. Just gotta be systematic. That noise might be an evoker. I'm not actually the most sure about that. Oh, lovely. Dead end. Okay. Alright, so I felt like I was hearing one. Okay, so spawns Vex. That's the first step. Second step, it's going to start doing those little chompers. Which can do a fair amount of damage, but they're honestly pretty easy to dodge. These Vexes, it spawns 3 every single time. And they do quite a bit of damage. It may not feel like that if you're watching this, but that's because I've got max prot, which is the best. I'm trying to remember some of the secret rooms and stuff. So they get into this little red mode, which is when they'll attack you. You know, despite having max prot, I am still taking damage, but it just doesn't feel like that because I can regenerate easily enough. I might have to, let's see. My stupid thing, every time I open it, give me one sec, sorry. It doesn't, okay, half an hour, not bad. I'm trying to keep episodes to an hour unless I'm streaming. I feel like I'm hallucinating Vindicator noises out of fear. That's clear. Must be somewhere in here, right? Or it's the floor above and it... Ah, getting some rain. Lovely. Just jumping around, being silly. Do I still have inventory for this? Not really. Running out. I don't know, man. Let's do these in here. Because I already have some books in there, I think. So, perfect. That way we're filling that one up, and we don't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah, so there's these... Those stairs are unique between the second and third floors. There we go. Just kite them. If you're unfamiliar with the term kite, basically aims to keep them just out of range and do damage. That's pretty common in MOBAs like League of Legends Some other ones. Okay, looks good over there. I'm gonna pop in here. Make sure there's no mobs up here. And let me pop this. All right, the only thing about totems, man, if they stacked, even 16, there too, that would be too much. Like, sure. String. Why is there string right there? Where are these stinking guys that I'm hearing? I don't think that. I do have a mod actually for reducing or changing the sounds of weather. Weather sounds. There we go. That's how to say that. Okay. Just re-up. Does this not have mending? It does. I just am not usually holding it, I guess. And I get experience. Alright, almost done with the second floor, it feels like. But it seems like we may be missing right here. Oh. The layout is pretty tricky. I will give it that. There's also at least 2 secret rooms. One of them I know is on the 3rd floor. Let me just circle back. No, that room. Yeah, we did all this whole side. I feel like maybe the 3rd floor is just, 30 Vindicators. Also just the name, right? Vindicator. Spooky. It's your little ally friend. It's basically, let me demonstrate something real quick. So what he does, our little friend. Oh, advancement. Very nice. If we give him an item, he will pick up, I believe, up to a stack of those items and retrieve it. So then we can, I might have to not have it with a shield. That's the issue. Swap out the item. Maybe. I thought that's how you did it. Could be wrong. Maybe offhand? There we go. Offhand for some reason. So now, anytime I chop down blocks, he'll pick them up. Maybe. There we go. And bring them to me. So there are some uses. It can also be not when you are shield. There's some other uses as well. They have some other functionalities. So not exactly a lot in the way of chests so far. Now, this is one of the secret rooms. I believe it's just a block of lapis, if I remember correctly. No, there's one. We call that a secret. Maybe not a secret room. That's one. Maybe just evoker. Yeah, there's a bunch up here. I'd be able to just sneak in here. Nope. Well, now I have to kill him. So. Oh my goodness. Oh my giddy goodness. Speaking of not getting overwhelmed, holy crap. I just love that for us. Good amount of damage. Okay, we can handle 2 at a time. I'm gonna hit that allay, and I'm gonna feel bad, but, keeps getting in my way. Stack of emeralds, not bad. Ooh, enchanted. Yeah, get wrecked. Like, yes, Minecraft is hard, but I think part of it is just, like, the ability to not get overwhelmed. I mean, I got overwhelmed, and I got the heck out of there. So I guess we still didn't actually kill the evoker, did we? Stupid vex. They're just so, like, you have to be so patient with taking care of vex. Right, guys in there. Oh. Alright. Little chompers. No biggie. Run away. Those guys will start taking damage over time. Mostly it's if you're overly reliant on your shield, they will just wreck you, because once your shield gets disabled, you know, all of a sudden you're taking way more damage than you're used to. Or it runs out of durability. That's another option as well. Yeah, they just circle you until they can... Okay, we got a witch over there as well. Yeah. There we go. I might do a raid farm. I don't know. They seem finicky, and I don't like finicky farms. You know, villagers are finicky enough for me. I don't want to have to deal with... Alright. Let me go back a bit. Good old creeper blast. Jukes. And deposit these books. A little obsessed with books, it might seem, but you can get it down to 1-to-1, so it's just as good as iron, essentially. Okay. And there's so many in here. Ah, this is one of my favorite rooms right here. Lots of books. I don't know, man. It's, you know, that was one of my go-to things. Is like, why build a cow farm and a super big sugarcane farm when you can just go pillage? Okay, I think I'm not familiar with this room either. Double doors? What? What is this supposed to be? Maybe like a... yeah. Oh. Maybe they changed some of the rooms. I don't know. Oh, wow. Resin. We have not even gotten close to talking about resin. Alright, I think I'm good on the damaged anvil. Let's take a brief moment to... yeah, 1 clay. Perfect. I don't need that. Crafting table, I think, is supposed to go back. We can't really condense this down, so that's done. If only I had a... the word will come to me eventually. Well, that's a good question. Ender chest. I like my fortune pick though. Technically, I can just use my silk touch. Pretty sure I can use a silk touch thingamajig on it, and it'll work. Oh, I've got 3 totems now. Excellent. That will... oh! What? No way. That is so weird, because that's definitely not... That's nice. Oh, also, yeah. It's like... boat is not... That's fair. Let me just put one of these in my inventory. Might as well, you know? 19... gunpowder. Better. Not perfect, but better. I'll go ahead and dump this in here. I could do this, but I just... not really taking up a lot of space. 3 totems, 1 golden apple, which I actually have golden apples in here. So it's all about maximizing your space, you know? Just be a little OCD right there. I guess I shouldn't say that anymore. Ah, dang it. really hoping I'm not. Hey, friend. You can also, by the way, just if you were curious, I'm gonna try to fill this up because that's pretty big. Sure, buddy. Sure. Ah, yes. I thought this was one of the. Maybe I need to read up on these before I start talking out my butt. But yeah, like, why wouldn't you just take a minute and collect all these, you know? Yummy, 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 yum, yum. Do I need them? Come on. Have you played Minecraft? You're gonna collect more than you need. But like, even the best cow, I guess, not so much a cow farm, but a piglin farm, hoglin farm. Hoglin farms, now, those will get you a lot of leather, and it's completely automated. Speaking of which, I just heard something that I don't think was a zombie. Oh, zombie villager, that's what it was. Not technically a zombie. Also technically a zombie. Look at all those books. Right? Yeah, that's a zombie villager. I almost feel like I should turn the hostile sounds up. Except Endermen. Endermen are very loud. Yes, this, nope, that one's full. It says 22 more, that's full. Boom. Full. Full on books. Delightful. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right. Onward. Okay, that's good. And left and a right room. Right room looks good. Left. More bookies. Maybe I should switch the ally to be books instead of planks. It does seem to be following me, so that's nice. Okay, now this is simple because we have not seen any of the books or the rooms. Maybe it's back here. There's a lot of, yeah, a lot of mobs means dark, which means maybe secret room. Let me just. Okay, well, this is not the secret room I was thinking of. What is going on? I really need to look up if those are considered captains. Copper captains. Alright, let me swap these out for munchies, which we're actually getting kind of low. Do I have backup food? I think I do. I believe, however, the room above is actually what we are curious about. Perhaps. I don't think there's a. Yep. Aha! We did find it. Ooh, what is this? Eh. Looks exciting. Not really. Ooh. I'm more excited about the gunpowder. Isn't that atrocious? Oh, very nice. Okay. I can dig that. Cat, yeah, cat is, there's pretty common. So, one room. Now, I know, because we've pretty much been over this. Wow, so bright up here. Look at the, there's one secret room that you can only see. Alright, well, I didn't actually mean to do that. You can only see it from the outside, and I have a sneaking, oh, that's that room. Seems to be a lot of mobs around here somewhere. And that one, I think it's got, oh, there's another one. Did I come from this one? did I come from that other one over there? I came... Okay, so that one's another actual treasure chest room. Let me just make sure I don't accidentally drop in there. Breaking in. Breaking and entering. Maybe. What is this? Oh. Hi, friends. Time to die. And jump. And not pick up the drops because they're bad. Alright. Let's see how... Oh, hello. Anybody else? I realize I just locked myself in that room, but... 13, I feel like I have... Dang. Some good stuff. Another Vex, we'll take it. I feel like I should take the string as well, even though I don't really know what I would be using it for. Yeah, that's a fair amount, at least on that one. Alright. Oh yeah, actually. Okay, let me try to consolidate this here. Please hold. I'm gonna speed through this so it looks like I'm going really fast. Or just that I'm blind. Potato. Alright, let's find this one dang room that I know is a secret. There's one other one that's like a whole secret path. Ow. This is it. Nope, that's not it. That's not it either. I'll go back in this way, I guess. Rip. Hi, friend. You know what I would like is to not miss these books. Is some sort of mod. I don't really know why it has to be a mod, but just an advancement upgrade. Here we... Well, no, that's that one. Where's this other room? It is full of obsidian. Have I not done this one either? No, that I did. Okay. That one. Is that the same? I feel like that's the same room. Yeah. Okay. Where is this room with all the obsidian? Damn it. See? Now he can go pick them up for me. And then try to lob them at my face and miss. Hilariously. Yeah, which is what he's doing right now. Ugh. Darn phantoms. Just gonna have to poke in here. For just a quick second. Oh no. Whatever will I do? Hey, can you give me more? You don't have more for me? Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Come on. Let me swap to this. Get some mending out of it. Alright. I'm bound and determined now, if I could talk. Find this daggone room. Yeah, that's that one. Hi. A lot of people pretty much never get to a point where they're okay staying up at night. And I think that that's kind of silly. Understandable, but at the same time silly. I can show you that, I guess. A single lapis block. Maybe they upgraded it. If they changed some of the rooms, maybe they upgraded that one. That's all. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna go pick him up. And then I'll bring him. Cute little dude. I, however, do not need phantom membranes at all. Alright. That's that room. Oh. He keeps trying to throw him. And failing. That's all right. He'll. Ouch. Says ouch as if it hurts in real life. But, you know, isn't that just how it goes? Alright, I think... I know that there's another room. You know what? Actually, it may not have spawned. Because it has to do with this one particular room. We'll just take this as a quick way down, I guess. Oh, hi. Absolutely not. Whole bunch of them now. It has to do with this room. There's this particular room, and then you like dig in a corner from it, and leads this whole path. But I guess we didn't get that because we didn't get the initial room. But I'll dig into this guy's face and show you. I'm pretty sure it's just beautiful. Little friendo dropping us goodies. Delightful. Yeah. Pretty nice. Pretty nice if you're bad at resource management like I am. I don't have my thing open. Just manhandle this one. Okay, I could have sworn. Oh, yeah. Pretty sure it's behind the nose. Or I lied. It's a different one that also did not spawn. Weird. I don't want all the crap. Probably gonna pick it up here in a second, but ugh. If you grunt when you take damage, it actually negates some of the damage. Grunt in real life, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna do. Oh, there's a vindicator, so that's not cleared everything. That's the only frustrating thing about this structure is you go in loops, man. Aha! I have yet to be in this room. I did not know that the treasure room now spawns on, that this particular one spawns on second floor as well. How very interesting. Resin we'll talk about later. It's not critical. But I will collect it. Did I skip out on that? Might as well. No, but the bones. Bones. Quick charge. I forget if it's quick charge too. Leads are cheap enough as it is. Alright, Vex. This. I'm gonna put spider eyes in there too. I'm going to put the stupid rotten flesh away for good. And then we've got, this is not really worth it, but oh, wrong one. Oh, we've got spider eyes in there as well. Where are we at here? Classic problem. Oh, spruce, not dark oak. Where did I put? I guess I labeled the map this way correctly. Alrighty. Well, I mean, hey, ancient city in a couple hours. Hey, Fendo, you're so cute. So cute and adorable. That's the same room, right? Yeah. Now I just start not caring about the structural integrity of the place. Okay, got some tangos. We're, however, starting to run out of food, and I don't know why I picked those up. I have no interest. Boop. Boop boop. I think we have another stack, so we should be good. If not, literally can just leave out that window right there. That particular one. Okay. I'm a little disappointed I couldn't show you that little maze room, but oh well. Stairs. I feel like there's something in the stairs as well. No. Doesn't look like it. Doot. Have yet to see a invisible spider. Puns. Play on word, I don't know. Whatever the term is. Alright, this... different. This is called the map room. Right here, map. Good idea. That's why I started filling out. Hearing a very specific noise that I believe is actually a zombie horse. Come on, buddy, if I can. Yeah, maybe otherwise it's just the allay. Being an ally. If it is a zombie horse, that'd be pretty sick, though. Because I don't have a horse yet. What is that? What is that? That's just a spider. Alright, we're going to do one last pass of the first floor. And then we're going to call that a day. Day 125. It's been like 6 days since I slept. In the game, I take care of myself pretty, you know, okay. Whoa, what happened there, fam? I mean, obviously a creeper, but the dang. I don't remember that. Maybe, oh, maybe it's on the first floor. So I've spent significantly less time on the first floor than any of the other floors. The other 2 floors. Let me see. Just kind of drill through the structure. Why? Oh yeah, let me hit you with my shield. That'd be a cool thing. Knockback 7. Bam! Oops. That's that room. That's that room still. That's evidence of copy-paste logic. Yep. That's how that works. Just in case you didn't know. Yep, okay, that's that side. That's the room that I just think. Yeah. So, whole bunch of allays left. I only need 2 though, so maybe I'll grab another one and try to lead them. I could have grabbed leads. Okay, this is... yeah. Cute. Giving me a whole bunch of planks. Adorable. Adorable little friend. How to make leads. Because I don't have the patience to go. That's 2 leads. That's all I need. And then I think it's like amethyst shard. And you get more. That's what I was hearing. It was all of the allays at once. Bloop. Come here, buddy. Oh. Just kidding. That's not very exciting. If I could hit him before he hits me, that'd be nice, though. Alrighty, my good friend. Let's go home. Shall we? Alright, next episode, I'm gonna go home. But that's it for me tonight. Hope you had fun. Leave a comment if there's any questions you have or any things I could show you. Because I am more than willing to listen to your feedback. But we got one more Vindicator out here. Let me take care of him. That will be that. Hi, friend. You got stuck. Let me liberate you. All right. I'm Immahoneybadger out. Appreciate y'all.